When I was in s when I was a little fella, I went to an all-Aboriginal school here on the outskirts of Mooroopina.
Mm.
So, it was only, I was probably like 30 minutes out of town, 30 minutes from my place in Shep, and I used to catch a bus, and I used to sit on this bus and think, "Why do I travel all the way out of town to go to this school when I've got primary schools all around me?"
See, even your age, like, I think you were born in the early '80s, a few years before me, and even though a lot of stuff had changed, there was still a lot of trauma from the past generation and all the bullshit that happened, you know what I mean? So even though, by the grace of God or whatever, a lot of things had got better, but when you
Mm,
were born, it was still a lot of that stuff, you know what I mean? And still to this day, I imagine.
100%, that's what I talk about, it wasn't that long ago before I was born and when I grew up that, our mob were really visually segregated, so where it said no colours allowed her in here or, our people when they walked off Cumrah and they walked to the back of they set up camp on the back track to Shepherd and Mooroopina, they, they were called fringe dwellers,
Yeah,
and they
right.
wasn't allowed in the towns. They wasn't, it'd feel like hell for them to walk in town.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's you wouldn't even think, like, you'd think that'd be something from the 1800s or something. Like, how could people treat people like that only, 100 years ago or whatever? It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
sad. It's so sad, you know what I mean? All our history that we've had in Australia, and it's sad that there's still so much division, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's full on.